quick shout. Who here currently has or is currently working in hospitality? Woo! Fucking heroes, the lot of you, alright? Look, this isn't so much like a set as this is going to be a therapy session because I can't afford it. I've worked in hospitality for many years now, and I'll let you know, I didn't have a bad word to say about the human race before I started working in hospitality. I disdain us all. Oh, equally right now. Seriously, before I started working in hospitality, I was a very proud 23-year-old Nigerian woman. This is what it does to you. I had hair when I started working in hospitality. Look at that now. You know, I've never once asked the barber for this haircut. Never once. Never went into the barber and said, mate, have you watched Seinfeld? Yep, George Costanza. Fucking put one of them on my box, please. That'd be great. But it does. What hospitality does for you, like, it's amazing. The one thing it's done, it's made me for what I'm going to call right now. It's turned me into what a coffee cunt, right? That's the Before I started to work in hospitality, you invite me around, you crank out the international roast, and oh my god, this is fancy. What's next? Rose petals thrown at my feet? This is great. Now, if a barista serves me a 9 out of 10 latte, I get pouty. I really And I can tell a lot about a barista now. I've got a good coffee palate. I take one sip of that latte, I go, nah, you've got a lot of student debt. That's what it does to me now. You know, I used to get that, and I was that transfixed on getting the coffee patterns right. I remember the first, like, if I got a latte flour wrong, I'd get pouty again. But the first time I ever tried to do a latte pattern, I'm not going to lie to you, it wasn't great. 90% a swastika. I don't know where I'm from, right? But no, don't worry, I didn't serve it to the customer. I said, no, sorry, man, I'm going to make you another one, but before I do, you need to take the yarmulke off your inside. But it did. Like, I honestly, it's amazing what it can do to you. Like I remember, when I was working in hospitality, it was actually when I went overseas. I got to live in Europe for 2 years, and in Africa for a few months as well. And it was just great, just town hopping and eventually going to another country. Hospitality led me to that. But I'll tell you one thing, it's when you miss travelling, it brings back some memories. I remember one of the places I worked at, all the kitchen staff, we're talking like the dishwashers and everything like that, were all Eastern European, and they scared the fuck out of me. Right? I'm a coward at heart, but these guys were fucking manic. Right? I don't think I ever saw them sober once. They used to work 80-hour weeks, and there's no way to put it. Every Monday night and Wednesday night, they would, after the shift, they would just go upstairs to what was called the Condemned. It was a fire hazard place just used for storage, and just beat the fuck out of each other. They would. My room, because we lived upstairs at the pub, was right under where that was, and you could hear their bodies hitting the floor and foot stomps going around, and they'd come down. Best mates and everything. I have some of their noses. I have seen a toddler make fresh tortellini for the first time, which turned out in better shapes than some of these guys' noses. Their noses would be here. One guy came, half his ear was ripped off, and they're sitting there like they're best mates at the wedding. Like, this is best man, and they say, you come up, we fight. Nah, fucking, I'm fucking eating the Twix. I'm fine. But I think the weirdest thing that ever happened was, if you're that dedicated, you can go to the Barrett Barn in Alveston in Warwickshire, England. You can find the TripAdvisor review. Someone left the TripAdvisor review on there one night. All right, but this woman once asked me to change her baby's nappy while she was halfway through her starter. That's probably the weirdest thing anyone's ever asked me. Right now, I've known this woman for about an hour. I wasn't ready to commit to taking her child away to the bathroom single-handedly and changing their nappy, but I thought she was joking. I dropped off the starters. And she said, excuse me, sir, my son sawed himself, can you sort that out for me? Word for word. I laughed, I thought she was joking. Anyway, I went in, got the next lot, and as I put down table of 12, 2 lots, put it down, she grabs me by the wrist and goes, no, I'm serious, he's soiled his diaper, can you please go change him? Right? This is work, now the biggest regret I have is there was a fucking another baby 2 tables down. I wish I just took him. Genuine regret. She complained to the manager and everything. It was amazing. I said, I'm going to keep banging until that red light goes off. I served a woman trout once who didn't know it was a fish. She did. I just put the trout in. If I knew it was a fish, I wouldn't have ordered the trout. You need to come to South Australia Wise. We have just legalised euthanasia. You need to come right now. spaghetti, and they didn't know it was pasta. You can't. I had a vegetarian order a ribeye once. I am not making any of this up. What do I normally? I normally get up here and just talk about my fucking lack of sex life or anything like that. Look, first of all, thank you. Just thanks for listening. This has been great. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Yeah, this is fantastic. I'm done. So.